Well, it's new power production. So we'll get 3 when we get our resonator, and then we'd have to get 3 more power for her to pop off, which is possible. And then he just makes our mines cheaper, which, I mean, yeah, we're going to build mines, but sounds like it so far. Depends on what Zephy is going to vote for. Got 1 vote Carnegie, 1 vote Faid. Henry vote. All right, 1 vote for Henry. So that's 2 for Henry, 1 for... It's for the terraforming. Yeah, exactly. Although, how many times are we going to import versus how much are we going to explore? That's another question. Because we're still doing a lot of exploring. And it's either do these things or explore. All right. Any other ones? What you thinking, Zephy? All right, another vote for Okay, I think we're tied at this point. Miriam and Henry. Mary? All right. There's our tie break. We're going Miriam. And we could, if we wanted to, use her ability right now. Miner's Cottage. +1 population. For every mine owned by this city. There's an interesting one. And then there's the greenhouse farm, which is also going to be useful, but... So, yeah, we might have a lot of mines with our high population city here. So I'm going to go Miner's Cottage. We are getting really, really full here. This is getting worrisome. All right, we're going to manual explore. Canyon view. All right, this better dang well be a city here. Sandstorm makes it difficult, but we can still do it because of the satellites. It's blank. All right. Swing and a miss. We have so much food built up. We need another city. And there's the support. We are officially in the negatives. School, we don't need windmills. Or do we ask for 3 more projects and get some extra science? Or do we punt? We might need to punt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we kind of actually need to punt. We're going to punt. Because everything we have on our plate we want to build, we just need to keep exploring. Oh, crater! Most of it lost the... support per turn, science per turn. Or dismantle it for some stuff. Support per turn... 5 support per turn, 1 science... That's not really that good for how expensive that is. Dismantle it. Oh, thank God. We get Happy Town next turn because we have to explore this zone before we can tap into it. But, oh baby, we have our city location. And I'm happy with it because there's a big old tritium deposit here, and there might be a big old titanium deposit here, plus the canyon view. We can make this place work. Finally. All right, let's pass the turn. And you know what? I'm going to say, like, hold your horses. Oh, train station. Even better than the bus stop. We're going to say hold your horses on the research projects. And use her ability, explore. There we go. Now we found a city. Interesting. So just a random titanium mine here. Well, here, free natural natural goodies here. So we found a city here. All right, next person, and this is going to be dedicated to our my latest name and game patron. What's a good city spin? Butterfly Metropolis. Named for Butterfly Mama is my latest latest and greatest here. So we're going to build you here. This is all gonna be residentials right here. Actually, no, we build you here. No? Yes. Yeah, we build you here. Okay, now, public baths, go here, clear the power. We get our habitation module right here. Clear the power. We don't quite have enough for our miner's cottage this turn. We will soon. So we clear the power here. I'm going to slap this research center down so that we get more proposed. Now we could slap down this bus station, but I am seeing waiting in the wings for us this train station. Which is a lot more potent. So we might scrap the bus station in favor of the train station. And being that we're going to be reaching out and grabbing all kinds of mines, that miner's cottage is going to be doing work for us. So train station it is. And I might scrap the bus station. Now, I could slap down this tuber farm. And we could do like another little food gambit right here. That might be the smart move. So, although this is a 3 for here, but that's a 3 for, and then we can just call these utility slots. 1, 2, 3. And then here, I think we can just straight up buy or build this. Yeah, turn that into a mine. So now we're getting some. Now we're finally getting some titanium production. I spent too much of my power. I could have gotten this. Because we definitely need this. I mean, we'll have enough power next turn. Yeah, our city went through a metamorphosis. We're building it up so quickly. Yep, that is correct. And this right up here might be a source of silicates for us. All right, now let me ponder. Let me think. I do want to natural explore this place because I'm eventually going to rip up this supply station and claim it proper. At which point we might turn it into our rover exploration center. And it's also now kind of redundant because this place isn't giving us as many discounts. All right, I think I'm doing everything I can. Do I still need to import tritium? No, we don't. We can start importing silicates because that's the one thing we're going to be producing this next turn. There's no doubt about it. Ooh. All right, so this one's a lot more temperature tolerant, which is good because we have some really cold places. And this one requires some oxygen, but it produces more prestige. Hang on. Oh yeah, this one too. Hang on. Because a couple of our locations here have really bad temperatures. And we're not anywhere near producing oxygen yet. So I think we're going to go with the more tolerant one. And I think we're going to go... What are we being offered here? Modular apartments. Oxygen factory. That is doable. Touring company? Nah. Hydroponic farm. Also very doable. But that's a lot of water. I mean, we have a lot of water, but I'd rather spend that on the oxygen factory. Think of the wind con. All right, we're going to do her natural to here. Food. God, more food. We're going to spread you to here. Claim the pit mine. A geothermal power plant would do real nicely right about now. I mean, so would a spa resort, though. Because if we're turning this into, you know, lots of people space here, that, you know, is going to be useful. Although it's not going to be a ton of people. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 people here, so it's not a ton. It's not going to be like Valenrooksdale, where we have a massive population and like the only logical thing is that. I'm going to slap down my oxygen factory up here. Get that cooking. We do not have the power for our miner's cottage. Sadly. All right, satellites. Where are we going? Amazonas? Let's take a look at this massive silicates deposit in Amazonas. Because it'll at least give us... Oh my god! Thank you! 10 power? Oh, and Amazonas is amazing! And that's a large silicates deposit. Okay, I think we found a way to get our silicates boost here. Well, we got that, so now we can get the miner's cottage down. And then, yeah, we're going to put this train station here, and then this becomes another food-producing hub. I mean, I could throw down the bus station now, but I really kind of want to hold out for the train station. Hey, Golly! And then, yeah, we can do another thing here. And actually, we could probably do like a bots thing if we really wanted the reach here. So this could be a utility zone. Do they stack? I don't know that, actually. But it gets to a point where it becomes problematic. All right, so what are we going to grab? What do we really want? We're doing good on that, so I'm not in a hurry to get the canyon view. I see us spending a lot of titanium in our future, so grabbing a titanium spot, probably what we want to be doing here. Plus, more mines the merrier because of our that miner's cottage. Still don't have our resonance thing for Zephy Wingsdale. That would net us a ton of more power. Ooh, our first space project. We don't really have the... Alright, robots we don't have a lot of. Development center, good, but not great. University, no. Spreader, no. Giant space mirrors! Increase the heat. 21 silicates. Well, we're already working on all of those. I might actually use her applied research to punt and get a few more options here. Because, yeah, these are not really ones I want. Oop, there's more food. There's a skyscraper. The orbital gives me a flat plus 30 heat. That's just a one-time plus 30 heat. Ooh, alright. Chat, help me out here. Skyscraper or Cultured Meat Lab? We can afford the Cultured Meat Lab right away. Skyscraper can be put down and get even more reach. And the -3, everyone loves meat. I agree. I do agree. Everyone does love me. Yeah, 60 food is a lot, even with our... Yeah, I love Planet Base. That was one of my favorites. Alright, you twist my arm. You convinced me. Cultured meat. Because we can get that benefit now. Unfortunately, we're going to need to do some bulldozing to make it work properly. And we don't have the power just yet. I guess I could place it now and move it when we get the nitrates booster. Yeah, why not? Alright, yeah, we already used our skill. That's fine. We know that. Power. Oh god, we need power. Hello? 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 Oh, man. Nitrous gas factory? I kind of want to swap out one of my labs and slap this in my capital. Not gonna lie, because that's really, really freaking good. Domed Park, also really freaking good. Exhaust producer gets us on our silicates. 1 silicates for every 3 mines owned by this city. Nitrous oxide. I know. And unfortunately, I can't use her ability to get a second choice, because I'd love to, like, you know, take multiples. Yeah, well, one of the leaders does have a I want them all ability, and if I had that leader, I would be procking it right now. Cause damn. I kind of want the nitrous, because again, that speeds us along on the terraforming track, and we're already. I mean, we can't build it right away, but we're making nitrates out the wazoo. Yeah, I think that's the smart move. It's the more powerful play. All right, let's keep exploring here, because we need to hook up and grab more mines. Oh, we have enough for our train station. Now we can start grabbing stuff like crazy. And now we have 4 picks. 4 things we can grab. All right, so here's what we're doing. First off, let's explore. We might not be able to have the power for these right away. Ooh, a large titanium deposit. Beautiful. We'll get the mega silicate next term, or explore it rather. All right, so here's what we do. We're going to grab the canyon view, build the viewpoint tower for the extra support. We're going to grab this tile, trash the supply station. I know there's water there. We don't want the water right now. We want the rover exploration center. Although we could extract water for oceans here and then build the rover exploration center to get more on track with our oceans tracks here. Yeah, claim another before I rover. But then, yeah, there's this geothermal spot. And actually, that's where I want to claim next. And this is a real tough choice here. Because two population in Butterfly Metropolis, but then again, 2 power. But, I mean, it's hard to argue with 2 comfort of living. Butterfly Metropolis is going to get at least 1 more population, if not 2. We could also rover up here and just actually aquifer this proper. That might actually be a smart move. Because we want this. Population here is at the moment 3, but it's going to be 4, probably 5. So that turns it into a 10 support. But then again, the power is we need the power. And actually, you know what? We need the power to do our power boost. We need more power production, and even if we get a resonator. Yeah, we geothermal that. And then, yeah, we claim this spot over here. And we don't have the... We spent too much of our resources, but that's okay. We'll get that next turn. We can get that next turn. I do also want a place for our spaceport here. Also, we need power for the mine. Massive radio telescope? Nah. Luxury workshop? Good. Load balancing for every 4 buildings using power. There's more population right there. Yeah, we want the more population. Done. Because we have room for another. All right, we use our regular explorer to tap this tile. Crystal caves. Natural habitats or mine for silicates. We could hit our silicate bonus. If we found one more. No, that's just if we found a silicate mine that, well, actually we could go for the large silicates deposit if we really wanted to reach out. Be -2 happy, but that's still not too bad. And then reach up to there. Absolutely doable. Well, first things first, that's going down to get more population for us. Get an extra spread. Let's get the rover center there. And so now we have a satellite explorer and a rover explorer. And the rover explorer is dependent on how far, like the cooldown is based on how far away the tile is. So we just go explore this thing right here. And now we just have a 2-turn cooldown for them. For a satellite explorer, the satellite explorer is a flat 3-turn regardless. So do we want the large silicates deposit, or do we want to... The crystal cave gives us... Well, I think they both require quite a bit. Yeah, the pit mine. This one's going to just give us outstanding unhappiness. But we definitely want the mines because our city is benefiting from extra mines. It's 8 and 8. It's same physical cost. So I think I'll actually go for the northern one first. For here, we could grab this big McLarge one, because this is Booney's territory from all of our stuff. Yeah, not good, not great for a big one. Yeah, and it might not be worth it to reach all the way out here for the -2 unhappy per turn. If we can get more silicates up here, or like around here. Well, I don't know if there's going to be any more silicates around here. I mean, unless the bus station stacks, because then we could, in theory, reach out one tile further, plus get 2 extra expansions. Where would we put this? We would probably... Although, no, that's a mine. And the city mine, the miner's cottage, wants that. Yeah, I do need to check for science. And, you know, maybe we aren't going to do the double-double here. Whoa! Sorry, Dana. Nightbot, sorry. Nightbot, come on. That was uncalled for, Nightbot. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna science this bus station. Now, okay, the happiness reducer does not stack. We get 2 extra spreads, but the happiness reducer doesn't work, which is unfortunate because without that, it doesn't really pull its weight. That it's not good enough for this slot. And I don't want to expand out onto stuff because then I'm just going to have to do it over again. We need to get one more power cooking if we're to expand and get our crystal cave cooking. I know. All right, yeah. Strive to meet them. Blah blah blah. Import oceans. Okay. Science per turn and population. Okay. Waste incinerator. Okay. I do like me some waste incinerators. Bacteria spreader. It deleted all of your messages before. It went a little bit nutty. Waste incinerator would be useful, but import oceans. That would be pretty good, actually. Think tank condominium. I'm going to take the think tank condominium because we actually might swap out a lab for that down here. Or actually maybe not. Maybe it'll be my extra thing in the Butterfly Metropolis where we put the bus stop. Yeah, we do have room in the food city. You are right. We can rip up the bus stop, which I probably will do. So I'm only going to spend one of these 3 expands. And we don't have. We need more. We need more of those, which is fine. Although if I use my power, then that's going to put us short on power of building that. Drone hub is that's way too weak. That's 1 drone for a city spot? Nah. Oh, we can spread again. We can spread our bacteria again. All right. So that's the weaker one. We'll get more if we spread. I kind of want to spread the heat one again to a different zone. We spread it to our home location here. So if we spread it to, yeah, we can spread it to Butterfly Metropolis. I kind of want the heat production more than anything. We get more prestige from spreading this one. And actually its cooldown is a little bit shorter. But no, I want the heat. Yeah, life form's already present. Costs 12 turns. Climate zone's too cold. Yeah, sorry about the bacteria button, but it did, I swear it only appeared just now. The other thing we could do is if we got a more advanced one, it would do that. But yeah, this gets us closer to heat and also makes it, you know, more, yeah. We're going to do this. That works out much better. So I do still need to explore. Yeah, we just need to explore, even though it puts us behind on the power. Get a little extra titanium going. Sandstones, This is worth because it's a large. Alright, we got another one of these offered up. We do need to build one eventually. Fusion plant's good. Cultured meat lab is good. That gives us our third food. Yeah, that gives us our third food in this zone. But then we have to clear the rocks for it, and that puts us behind on our mine, so... I really need to make a decision here as to where we're going with this. Part of me wants to empty out the oceans of this aquifer and put it here, even though that doesn't give us a boost to happiness. It would give us 3 bonus trade routes from the mines. I wonder, what happens if you do this and then rip up the thing? Well, hang on. We got this one done. Let's get the silicates cooking. That brings us down to 4 power. Which would allow us to get you there. Yeah, this think tank condominium is definitely going in place of the bus station. But if I used it now, because eventually, yeah, the bus station's going away, but then we replace it with a 1 for, we can do a 1 for expand. And then make this the spaceport. And then if we somehow squeezed out 1 more expansion out of this, although we want more expansions, we're gonna need bots at some point. We might rip up the city mine. What do the oceans do? So the oceans enable certain life forms in order to spread them. It require them to be the planet to have certain conditions. And when we get into like plant spreading, that's going to require certain amounts of rainfall for it to work. All right, we got a free explore here. Let's go down here. Oh, a city site. A city site! Well then. Okay. Hold our horses here. I still kind of want this to be here. Like, grab these 2 tiles. And then get something in here that would give us 2. Like a skyscraper would probably do it if we had that. Or some form of bots. I'm willing to sacrifice the oxygen factory. I'm willing to sacrifice the city mine. In fact, I'm absolutely willing to sacrifice the city mine. This is kind of a low impact building right here for more spread here. And in that case, we don't really need to scrap the bus station. I can scrap the city mine and put the think tank compendium there. All right, you know what? I'm going to keep the bus station, which means we can use this, which also then means we can grab this. Because that's worth the price of admission. And then when we get the think tank, we use it to grab that so that we get the bonus thing, and then we use this. We're going to empty this out when we get the power for it, and we're going to get 3 bonus. I put it on that sub only chat. Did it unsub you? That is weird. If it unsubbed you, because you're like an ultra long time subscriber. All right, I don't actually have enough to explore. Yeah, there's nobody that's one away. So what I'm going to do here, I'm actually going to use her drone hub ability. I'm going to scrap the city mine, just because we're going to get it so much titanium elsewhere. Slap a drone hub there temporarily. Just because I can, so we don't waste the ability. Huh. That's weird. There we go. Alright, pass the turn. There's our skyscraper! There's our skyscraper. I'm willing to wait for the skyscraper. And there's our... Oh, for freak's sake, why are they both being offered at the same time? I want the skyscraper, but I also want the Android hub for 3 robots. More expands. We get the skyscraper. We're going to replace the bus stop with it. Because, yeah. Not really. With the amount of food we're getting? Not really at all. The other question becomes, do we want to throw this think tank into Zephywingsville? But probably not. We have comfort of living boosters here, so we want to cram people in here as much as possible. So we're going to scrap this drone hub. They might not be getting more adjacency bonuses here, but that's okay. We do need that spaceport. It's going to take a lot of power, though. Because it takes 4 power to drain for the water for oceans, which we're going to do. You know what? I think I'm going to keep this drone hub here and just let it sit for a bit. And then I'll replace it when we have time and resources. We do have a spot right here. It's unfortunately not connected to the metropolis. I would love that because that would also give us a comfort of living. But we would get 3 bonus exports of 3 different materials, which would really help our export game out and really open up the field for the space projects, which right now we're not really in a good spot for. Oh, there's a little power right here. You know what? I think I'm going to take my satellite explorer and grab that. Another city spot. Now that I have more power, is there something I can do? Not really, no. I could queue up this titanium. But that's going to cost 4 power, and then we're going to be short for our supply. So I'm going to wait a turn. Is it a good city spot? That's a good question. It's a crater, kind of a rocky crater. We don't know enough about the area. It's kind of heavy in titanium, which we're already about to be flooded with over here. So I'm thinking no. I'm eyeing this place, honestly, more so because we can get some spreaders here once we get the other types of spreaders online. That would absolutely work out for us. All right, I'm glad YouTube has calmed down. New leader. All right, chat. Ah, the recycle lady. We got Aisha recycling titanium for cleared rocks. Convert 3 silicates to 10 titanium. Or throw down a sewage treatment plant if the town has at least 4 population. Or hope. She gives me +1 support per turn for every 8 new buildings you construct, like anywhere. 8 water to get 80 support, and rally a speed. 10 support per population, can only speech once per city. All right, vote. Recycling or oratory. Hope or Aisha.